Everybody wants to know where the heat been, but we back, baby, with some up and personal, behind the scenes, exclusive interviews. You don't want to miss this here on Heat Talk.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 1 of Heat Talk. I'm Omega.
I'm Kim.
And today we have a real big topic on our hands, and it concerns the mass shootings and the killings of the black people in America. And Kim, I don't know how you feel about it, but I know how I feel about it. But I want to get your take on it first.
Honestly, I'm sad. It's really sad that so many things are going on. But at the same time, I'm actually happy because 10, 15 years ago, a lot of these things would not be publicized. We would not know what's going on right now. So I'm so thankful for social media and everything that it's afforded us, the ability to reach out and touch people. And that's the same thing we do with Project Heat. You guys are able to make that parallel between the real world and what's fictional, but also show real stories, things that people could definitely relate to. You know what I mean? How do you feel about all this stuff with the pandemic and everything that's going on?
Well, with the pandemic, and to feed off what you said, with the pandemic, as you well know, I was in a web series. I'm in a web series, Project Heat, and due to the pandemic, we had to kind of cut back on the filming. So, everybody now is excited.
That's a season 4.
Because they're excited for season 4.
Oh my goodness, I'm excited.
I know what's going on in season 4.
I don't.
But
So
nobody
I'm
else knows.
so excited.
So, when that comes out, everybody's going to be excited about season 4. And actually, when we get back, we got some surprise guests for you guys. We got Officer White, and I got Toya. So you don't want to miss it.
But before we get into the cast that'll be coming in momentarily to do an amazing interview, I want to help you out with getting connected with us on social media. You can follow Project Heat on Instagram, Project Heat all together, Project Heat Be More all together. Make sure you subscribe and catch the heat wave at www.showupfilms.com or Showup Films YouTube channel. Take your time, do that. Let us take a short break and we'll be right back.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Heat Talk. And like I told you before we went to break, I have 2 of the infamous actors on Project Heat. I have Officer White with me, and I have Toya.
Hey everybody, how you doing? Glad to be here. Thank you for having us. Excited to be here.
Very excited.
Right. So, with all the excitement of season 4, all right, can you guys give me a little taste? Give me a little taste of what's going on in season 4. Give me a little bit.
Well, like everybody else, you gotta wait for season 4. I mean, I know everybody's waiting for it, but it's a lot going on. And if you've been watching season 1, season 2, season 3, I mean, you can kind of know what's coming in season 4.
Exactly.
You're getting more action, you're getting more storytelling, and more closing of the previous episodes. So it's a lot going on.
Yeah, I'm super excited for season 4. Knowing where my character left off at. So I'm so excited for the fans to see what's going to be the outcome of Toya.
So, Officer White, quick question. Listen, question. You being from the streets, originally from the streets. How is it a transition from being a street fella to playing a cop? How does that feel?
It could be difficult, but then again, like you said, coming from the streets, I had a lot of interaction with police. I have family members that are police officers, so you kind of get the feel of it. A lot of people wouldn't want to play the cops, because of their personal feelings. But I took on the challenge, and I think it's just fun. I mean, we're having fun, even though we basing things around real life events. So I make it fun, and I pay attention to what's going on. I like cop shows, so for me it's pretty easy.
So what's going on, Kim? Let them know. You're excited about season 4. Actually, let them know.
Excited. We're in the kitchen because we're going to turn up the heat on you guys.
Definitely hot.
Questions.
Definitely hot.
I want to make sure, a lot of people are unaware of really we have new fans that are coming in. Yes. Why don't you tell us a little bit about where you left off in the last season as a segue into this new season? Like, where was your character? What was, let me get a real question. What was one of the most pivotal scenes you filmed last season?
That's gonna have to be the basement scene with my son, because here I have a real relationship with Pop. Like, before me and Pop became partners, I was a friend of his sister first. Then me and him got into business. We became, real cool, like in real life.
Right.
And you know, so it kind of took me for a toll when Pop always getting me into some problem.
Exactly.
You know,
Everybody
and then
got a friend like that.
yeah, he always get me into some problems. So when I had my son get involved and his life is in jeopardy,
Right.
you know, it put my back up against the wall. You know, they had to, they put my back up against the wall. But I either had to spare my son's life or, you know, spare my partner life.
Absolutely.
And it's a no-brainer who I'ma choose.
Not to
you
cut
know.
you off. I don't know about you. That scene right there was Nico.
Yeah.
Man.
I cried.
Oh, man.
yeah.
Tell me about it.
I'm looking at the camera.
But
I cried.
That was one of my favorite
I cry
scenes
for
too.
everything.
So.
Right.
That had me.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you decompress from filming scenes like that though?
Ooh.
Because
Good question.
that's really emotional.
Yeah.
Driven. Like,
It's very emotional, and shooting that scene, like Nico cried for real, and that's my grandson in real life.
Right. I
You
know
know,
that hurts.
so it kind of hurted me to the point I had to run and kind of like
Console
hug him
him.
and console him,
Yeah.
you know, and just take him out and the next day kind of like enjoy the day to kind of like bring that energy
Right,
back
right,
down, because that
right.
room, it was cloudy.
and also
it was
for
dark.
the fans, if you don't know, in real life they are real life brother and sisters.
Oh, absolutely.
For the fans that don't know.
Oh, yeah,
This is my baby
absolutely.
sister,
Real
Toya.
life. It's not just
Keep
it.
it
It's
in
real life.
family.
It's family.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So how do you guys think that your life has changed from like season 1 to now? Like, what are the big impacts that Project Heat has had on you?
Man, I mean, for me, just the well, shout out to the fans first of all.
Absolutely.
You know,
Shout out to
First
them.
and foremost.
Yeah,
Yes,
because
first
it wasn't
and
for them, I
foremost.
mean, we'd be sitting here doing this heat talk because you know,
Absolutely.
it wouldn't mean anything. But for me, it's been, you know, the recognition, you know,
Yes.
even on social media or in the streets, and people run up to you and be like, "Oh,
Let
you
me
from
ask you a
Project
question
Heat?"
real quick about that recognition. What do you prefer people to run up to you? Like, if they recognize you in the street, you want them to call you by your name or by the character that you play?
Whatever they know me by, but I prefer the character.
Okay.
You know, because that brings the attention to,
Alright.
you know, to us. So.
We're just gonna take a break real quick. We'll be back. Let's get a message from our sponsors.
Definitely
Tune
will.
right back in.
So we'll be back.
So,
Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Why they wanna flip my birds? Why they wanna take my dough? Think about it, player. Why they wanna flip my birds? Why they wanna take my dough? Oh, why can't they give their own birds? Why they wanna take my dough? Think about it, player. Why they wanna flip my birds? Why they wanna take my dough? Why they wanna flip my birds? Why they wanna take my dough? Think about it, player. Why they wanna flip my birds? Why they wanna take my dough? Oh, why can't they give their own birds? Why they wanna take my dough? Think about it, player. Why they wanna flip my birds? Why they wanna take my dough?
What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Heat Talk. As before we left, we still have the lovely Toya and Officer White.
Hey, everybody.
And now, I don't know about you, Kim, but I just watched episode 1,
Listen,
season 4.
I'm about to fall out my seat. This is.
Listen,
You guys keep the energy. This is
Listen.
crazy. Like,
I'm not gonna tell the fans what's going on, Kim, but I know you have something you have to ask these two.
Oh,
I know you
man.
do.
So you know we've been working.
I know you guys have been working, and you know, just for me as a fan, I'm so thankful that you guys took the time out to be here today. And I want to ask a question about that. So your progression now from let's think season 1 till now, season 4. We're in season 4, episode 1, and we just saw something crazy go down, right? So how do you think your acting or your acting style has changed to the point where you can get to like the episode we just watched from like, you know, first season where it was just like, you know.
well, for me, coming into it, I didn't even really want to be a part, you know, because I'm the real laid-back, shy one in real life. So when I first came in, you just seen like little glimpses of me, like hiding in the corner and stuff like that. But then as I sat and I watched and I was, reading the comments from the fans, I realized that I had a lot of people out there rooting for me. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So I said, I need to turn it up. I need to believe in myself. And that's what I did. I just went in there and I gave it all I have. And I felt that I progressed a lot.
Absolutely. And let me ask you the same question, Officer White. How do you feel that your acting or the journey you've taken has been changed from season 1 to now, that episode we just watched? I'm gonna keep mentioning it because y'all definitely gotta tune in.
Yes.
Season 4, episode 1 is ridiculous.
Definitely gotta tune in.
Ridiculous.
Well, feeding off of Toya, I mean, me and her is like two peas in the pod. We like a lot of the same characteristics and everything. And just like her, just feeding off the people. You know, we have an amazing director behind us, amazing team we have behind us, and they kind of push you. Each episode they push you, they help you grow. Shout out to the team.
And also, not to cut you off, but how, being that your sister acts and she started acting before you, how did you get involved in acting? How did that come about?
Family and friends. It's a team. You know what I mean? It's a team.
So did you see it and want to get involved, or did they reach out to you?
I actually, just rolling with the team, and the director was like, "Hey, we need you want to get in, but you need you for this part." And I'm like, "Sure." I started with season 1 as a parole.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Yeah.
And once that ended for me, I became
involved into a cop.
Graduated
into a cop.
Listen.
And from there on, it's been the badge. It's the bad guy. And I'm a good cop.
And as I'm watching these episodes, I don't like your partner. We're gonna talk about that. I don't like your partner too much. We're gonna talk about him enough. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna talk about that right now. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Because if you're watching episodes and y'all watching Project Heat, it's his partner. They locked me out.
Right.
They locked me out.
That's all for the fans.
So we don't like
we gotta keep the heat up.
Yeah. All right. So with that being said, is there anything else, Kim, that you would like to, express?
I just want to drag it, and I just want to I want to take so deep into you guys, really, and talk about this episode. But I want the fans to just go and watch what's going on, because there's so many different things that you guys have done throughout the seasons that people need to go back, to the beginning. They need to make this a marathon, Project Heat, because I just want to know, how do you feel like you have changed personally since you started this journey? There's so many parallels between your characters and your real lives, and it's just how do you stop being Toya and start back being yourself when you take that roll off and the camera stops rolling?
You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. That's been kind of hard for me. I'm not gonna lie. That's been kind of hard for me. Saying that, I do have a lot of fans, and I'm always in the streets. Not in the streets like that, but in the streets. I take the subway to work. I'm that kind of girl. I still get on public transportation, and I see people, and it's like, Toya. Can I take a picture? Can I do this? So when I get back home,
it's funny you say that.
It's hard to kind of run. Yeah.
Do you ever forget that you are Toya and Officer White sometimes?
I mean, be honest with you, sometimes I call it Toya.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in public? Have you ever been in
in
public though, actually, and somebody says Officer White and you don't acknowledge it until you?
I think I haven't experienced that yet. I always acknowledge
I know Toya. Forget about it.
I hear Officer White or I hear Officer Adidas.
I know
I'm always in
Toya.
Adidas.
Forget about it.
Right.
I mean, that's my character. I got that from one of my, one of my team players in the show. He called me Officer Adidas because I'm always in Adidas.
That's what they call Officer Adidas.
I have a fun fact. One of my teammates, Keisha on the show, when we first started, she looked at me and she was like, "You know what? You should come on the team. You look like a Toya. You look like your name should be Toya." And I was like, "You know what? Toya is really my middle name. That is actually my real name."
She didn't even know that.
And she never knew that. So I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna go with that," and it worked out. So shout out to Keish.
Yes. That's so crazy that it started from just hanging around and I could say in the corner, you need me to be an extra, I got you. From that to where we are now.
That's how a lot of us got started. I mean, none of us pretty much went to acting school. We got a lot of direction from our director and from each other. And it started off as fun, and we took it serious, and that's why it's getting better and better, and that's why you got to stay tuned for season 4.
But then also too, being at the directors and Pop being the stories about Pop, and he's Katie's director, and he's like family. How is it working for family? Is it easy or is it harder?
For me, it's easier.
Ooh, that's stutter.
For me, it's
Is it
easier.
easy or harder?
Well, for me,
you stuttered just now. Hold on.
No.
You heard that, Ken. You heard that. I heard that. I don't know.
I wanted to make sure.
Okay.
But for me, it's easier for the simple fact that I have a lot of respect.
Okay.
You know, for him as a as a family person. You know, it's never no.
But what about those days when you're like a little off?
Those
he's like,
days.
nah, come on.
Well, I have that relationship with him where we can talk on the side.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And he has that respect for me where he can talk to me on the side.
Absolutely.
So for me, it's easy. I can't speak for everybody else.
Okay.
Because we have this thing called
The board.
the board.
Oh, the board.
Yeah, that thing called the board.
Oh, the board.
And sometimes you don't want to go get
Hold on. But is that what they call you at like 6 in the morning?
I've been on the board.
3 people on the phone,
Pop, Katie, and Shop.
waking you out to sleep. That's what that is?
I'm like, on the other be like, I'm at work. What you
Hold
mean?
on.
You know,
Cassiella, hold on. Sidebar. Let me just inform Kim. See, if you don't know what the board is, Kim, when you do anything on set that KD does not like, he won't say anything to you that day. He'll let it slide. At 5:30 in the morning, you'll be in your bed sleeping. The phone rings.
brushing your teeth or something.
It's 3 of them on the phone. Hello?
Oh my
hello?
goodness.
It's me, Sean Pop.
I got Pop and Shaw.
It's me, Sean Pop on the phone. You're in trouble.
No.
You're on punishment. So that's basically what the board is.
I do not want the conference call. I'm gonna be on my P's and Q's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But basically, Katie, Pop, and Shot, everyone the tight shit, and they keep everybody in tune, informed, and in line.
Absolutely.
And that's how Project Heat is still season 4 and counting. So,
Absolutely.
and also, after season 4 Project Heat, do you have any other endeavors you guys are working on or planning on trying to get into? What's going on?
Listen, I'm trying to hit the big screen. I don't know about everybody else. I'm waiting for that little door to crack open so I can kick it in. That's what I'm waiting for.
Sky's the limit. I mean, this is our platform now, so you never know where it could take you.
Exactly.
Absolutely. You got so many things, so many options, and with social media now, it's one degree of separation from anything you want.
And I just want to add before sorry to cut you off, but with us being more like a reality type based type of web series. I mean, I think that brings a certain attention to it because it's like everybody can relate. You know what I mean? And with that, as long as we do what we're supposed to do, I mean, people are willing to, take it a little further.
Well, listen, give me a couple minutes. Fans, we'll be right back. We got to pay the bills. Heat talk.
My oldest daughter's father died when she was 2. And then my 2 middle kids have the same father. Trinity has a dad, Elijah has a dad, and DJ has a dad. I be forgetting. This is the problem when you have a conversation with a child.
Oh, no.
Back in the day when our parents told us to do something, we got shit thrown at us. Shoes, brooms, mops. We got all type of stuff.
What was wrong with y'all like that?
Yeah, that's why we listen. Y'all don't listen. You know what? She's a hard-headed ass little girl. That's what it is. They hard-headed.
So what is this night gonna be with you? Because you're not sitting on this couch all day. I'm the matchmaker. That's all you do. You got a babysitter, let's go out. There's girls out here with 10, 11 kids, wore down to the floor down. I got somebody for you. Bad looking, bad weaves, bad big back bodies. Because she got 5 kids, girl. Yeah, you got one. Wait, I lost count. 6.
My tubes have been tied for my last 2 children. I got my tubes tied after baby number 4. And my 2 sons are actually here and alive and well with tied tubes that are currently healthy baby boys. Thank you, doctors. Thank you.
He got a record, but everybody got a record. Who don't have a record? I can't deal with you sometimes. Right? As long as she get her ass out the house and get a little swing down. Hello, that's what she needs.
I'm really interested in a nice stiff piece of wood. That's my thing, I'm sorry. Hence my 6 children, I love me some dick.
So COVID got us fucked up, so what we eat?
What we eat? You should have came over here with some food. How you come on?
I'm asking you what you eat so, we can Uber eat something. Like, you gotta relax, you a little feisty.
I'm just making sure I've been through some things, so
Hey, I heard you had a date, man. What happened with that?
Best friend, this is why I'm single. Let me just say that. This is why I'm single.
Was you being you though?
Of course.
Oh yeah, that's not good. Man, she difficult, bruh.
Shorty came to the crib funky. That's number 1. Like garbage truck juice funky.
Fuck it, I'ma just find somebody that just fuck the shit out of her.
Bitch. What? Are you serious?
What?
You gonna hook that crazy girl? You know she got 6 kids. You know she going crazy with all these other guys, a restraining order, mad chaos. Who the fuck we gonna find for her?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Heat Talk.
We're back, and you know, we're sitting here, we're talking all about you guys, and as much as I appreciate you guys, what happened? You ain't even talk about what you did this episode. Like,
it's not about me. But,
it is about you. You're one of the actors, huh? Come on, stop playing with yourself. What did you do this episode? Because just a little tidbit, because they know they gotta go watch that part 1 and part 2. Go watch it.
I can tell you one thing. It's not about what I did do. It's about what I didn't do.
Right. That says a lot. That says a lot. That says a lot. That says a lot. I know you're still upset.
Yeah, of course. I'm. Like I said, playing the cop. I mean, I got to keep an attitude.
Didn't something happen in one of your offices that you didn't kind of like?
About. I know you mad about that.
Actually, one of my partners, one of our officers, did get shot. Okay. You know, in the last episode of 3, and so. You know, right now we're on the trail of trying to find out who did it, and you know the department is turned up. You know, I'm turned up. You know, so I'm on a mission right now.
It's the road to redemption.
I'm on a mission. I mean, I got the feds on my back. I'm trying to do what I got to do, but
you need to stay off me and Pop back.
Right? That's a fact.
So, how do you feel about Pop? Is Pop trustworthy still, or is he out here going crazy? Let me know what's going on.
Well, that's my partner. I always trust him. He got my back. I got his back. You know, so. He hard-headed, I can tell you that. He don't listen worth nothing, but that's still my partner at the end of the day.
I'm looking forward to see what goes on.
They might be my suspects, but I don't, you know.
We can't say too much. Don't speculate. Everybody who hasn't watched has to just check it out. You have to go watch. Yo.
Yeah, I mean, you know, for those of you who haven't tuned in, just also know that it's definitely on YouTube. Season 4, episode 1.
Right.
Showupfilms.com. We are a movement.
Part 1 is going to be posted, and
basically definitely in 2 parts. So it's part 1 and part 2 on YouTube.
Definitely. It was too heavy. We could not fit everything into 1 episode. I'm sorry, you guys. YouTube is free, thankfully. But jeez, it's crazy. It's a lot going on, and I'm so thankful for you guys for
wanted it.
Thanks for having us. I really appreciate it.
We look forward to bringing y'all more heat.
Definitely.
So much.
My pleasure. So it's a pleasure to have people come into my kitchen.
It's so hot, I'm about to exit your kitchen.
Yeah. All right.
We appreciate being here.
Thank y'all so much.
Thank the fans.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, fans.
Love you.